一样的字跳出来。OK， 今天还蛮快。今天是言欢剧之后是夜间类，请有采风寻物场景，在吟诗作对的欢笑间，自有淡淡的哀情显现。Hello， 你怎么那么准时？第二天的8点，可能是你很闲吧。
Looks like it's about time to head over to the venue again. I'm still curious what Changyun saw the other day.
感谢厚爱，感谢厚爱。第二天活动，哎呦，看来大家好像都已经聚集到了。没吃到吧
Wow, everyone got here so early.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
那片叶子
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
对
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest borers and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms.
大陆对长空，灵珠对海虾，锦瓜对松茸，为什么会是有这一对？
Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all. The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry. To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
海风
An inspiration walk?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts. Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead, and if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
地狱感，大家要注意安全，不然再多一个单开心的只有我。
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations, and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight. Traveler, can you round up Singcho, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
Thanks. I'm counting on you. So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Favonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too. Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Now, how about we split into 2 groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the poetry gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots? Yeah! That'll make things even more fun!
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first? Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first! Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
"结果我们还是能派某一组啊，这抽签的意义在哪？"
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going! Dun, 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 dun. Come on!
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy.
再看可不好哦。
All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Sure. Then, everyone, follow me.
哎，
Enjoy your inspiration walks! I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry tonight.
这里怎么看起来亮亮？90米。梁上君子配雄心，飞银飞玉似流金。一枚定价滔天载，换来鸦雀座上宾。感觉是设下一个物件。应该都在这附近。 这一植物。燕野陈流芳说旧时上至流水有情甚霓裳，盆中亦有香，谈今日只是寒愁半披眼心上。他用射的。
Ready for a rehearsal?
应该不是霓裳。
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yeah!
这个位置离望舒克在很近。你确定你真的不是看到雕吗？还是其实我们是跟重云还有迪奥那一队。
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Exorcism?
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Changyun is 1 in a million! He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide! Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
小还是蛮照顾这个后辈的。
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours? Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue! An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before. Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Xiao.
小表示。
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here.
迪奥娜对于他会瞬间移动这一点完全不感到惊讶。我记得香菱好像有被吓到。
I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, Return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Yeah, you should come! There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry!
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
Fine.
妈妈什么都没有说，但还是看了一眼。
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this.
完蛋了，外国人对外国人的形象。哦，真的该带他去见见那个很会聊天真君。
Team Changyun as a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
Don't overthink it! Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients?
哦，我先离开一下。OK， 我回来了。对，有对到，好。不知道迪奥娜的体质会不会吓到小跟虫鱼。
Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true? I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Julian chilies. I'm not sure that would taste very good.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What the...
虫鱼被吓到了。
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make.
不忘偷损自己的童年玩伴。刚好就出现了史莱姆。我怎么队伍突然变了？这个一定是适用的消。我的虫云跟迪奥娜突然就被塞进来。
swift and merciful.
Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah. 'Cause all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
But how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile, surely.
要看出了什么端倪吗？
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll...
No need.
Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
一起陪葬。
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yup. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
哦，就喝了。
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the conqueror of demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse.
所以别把自己逼太紧。
Oh.
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
This drink is...
Delicious!
你眼睛也发亮了。
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me.
啊，对，他好像接触到一点热就会变成兴奋状态。
It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture. And oh, the slimes! Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
从从这次终于要揭露他过热的状态会长怎样了吗？
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime. Oh, I failed again. gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
完蛋了。
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit. I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Chongyun are actually kind of similar. Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over here? Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away!
你这样都看得到。
There's a poem written on it. The conqueror of demons has truly amazing vision.
Let Paimon see!
那晚的星空芬芳如花圃，一粒粒星辰像一只只蜜蜂，在夜里贪食着美酒与梦。那晚的我们青涩如露珠，一束束月光像一稠稠蜂蜜，在泉边甜润着你我的话语。但我转身将你弃离，心中的诗句再未出口。自那以后，星星不再眨眼，月光锐利如冰。我在水下将它们躲藏，却怎么也躲不过你落入泉中的泪。他是写给纯水精灵是不是？
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf? The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it. It makes no sense to me.
That's true. I've heard Xingqiu say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little. So, that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right? You think? Then, should we write a poem in reply?
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Why not go upstream?
Upstream? Why?
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long ago. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
Cool! Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves! But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
你的上游在这。没礼貌吗？ 聊到白天好。
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
黑夜夺不去荧光，流水敌不走顽石。如若词句尚存，情意未变，微小而又坚定之物，亦能与世间天地对抗。愿如蜜的月光再度拥你们入怀。
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water.
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard. I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
The leaf's in the water. Look, it's like a little boat. Merrily, merrily down the stream. Life is but a dream.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
你们左边跟右边很像是画了一条线。
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private chat?
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
哦，我们可以到另一队，真不错。
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
我记得一个是过于震惊，另一个是过于震惊，另一个是坏心眼蛮多的。有问题吗？
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay, well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe, and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
星球跟两个骑士团移动。
Wait, reconnaissance?
侦查？
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated?
没有，只是这两个人比较特别。
They're acting like this is completely normal. Am I the weirdo here?
完蛋了，被蒙德人包围。
In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery? The weather?
你们如果有答对同样一道题目的话，都是可以。阿贝多。
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
So, Xingqiu, do you, go on inspiration walks often, or
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home, so I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh, over there, firewood.
Have fun, you two. I'll have the tent set up soon.
因为他居然会强制转世。
Time to act. Body and mind. Body and mind. outlines your fate. Let me lead.
我会很好奇试用的米卡会是哪？你居然拿西风长枪，好像也有点道理。我的星球反而是我的。
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
That all sounded pretty profound. Well, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
We're back.
Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity. Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
关禁闭。
So, just don't get caught.
Huh. Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do, finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far, all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about anything. Looking at Cor Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered. Why don't we go say hi?
好，我对你这家伙怀疑很久了。你真的是元素，你果然如我所想，是水元素的家伙。哎，你们怎么又逃到这了？看你眼睛会发光，我就知道你有问题。
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
他念起来好像卡利路里哦。
So, Miss Caliroe, are you from Fontaine?
卡利路伊。
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
现在已经天黑了。
Huh? Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
你们这是去了多远的地方？
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
你们的另一位主持还没到呢。
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up. Sounds like someone needs to exercise more. Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone. Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hootal's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
有人不得不过来了。
Director Who's manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhang Li, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too? Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage.
这在暗示什么？
Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hootal, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think?
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
这场面可真大。
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
音乐先雅兼礼品， 江湖百味。心愿轩雅间礼品江湖百味。
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
古城横漏庭外观雷光签到。
Wow! Changyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet, one half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. All right then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun, flesh confined to Qingse, spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
日有明运，引清澈，足下在口绝云。
Oh, Changyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
则如石破夺霓裳，胸中亦存琉璃。
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk. I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
上至华光雾海，下入水泽底洲，只为一道莲子禽蛋羹。
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet? No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe
north beyond the Starfell Lake, south across the windswept plains, just for berry squeezed and mint infused.
他居然会开口讲话。北岳醉心湖海，南岳风喜原野，再添两杯树莓薄荷饮。
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped? Meowza!
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat.
Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart,
Still, it soothes the human heart.
清心无心，善治世人心。
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingshin? This is a hard one to match.
你这样也能看到？
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
美梦非梦，长安浮生梦。
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingshin?
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
你不跟我说这是活动任务，我还以为我在解邀约呢。
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free.
当给，摊上个好评审，什么分都当给。
But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Go nuts！ 我记得好像这个在英文是疯狂一点的意思。
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
天上有月，月成圆，人也团圆。
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
地下开饭，饭来碗，肉也满碗。
Huh? What the?
这是
We have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in two styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
穷极800里，问荻花何处不归里。
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lot. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
灵珠20斤，气大锅哪口能装下？
Huh?
So that's a pedant's couplet. I think she can do that too.
为什么我觉得胡桃一脸就是我今天要整包行秋的感觉？
I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
勾勾果勾不住兔兔伯爵。
Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
喂，原来你是芭芭拉的粉丝啊！甜甜花甜不过芭芭拉。
Now that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically one word too long.
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
片面花骗不过蹦蹦炸弹。
Oh, this monster's got talents.
I'm so relieved I at least managed to get one.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs.
篝火必窝，炉暖茶香，轻捧清泉之心。哦，你看起来有点难过。
Wow, Noelle came up with another one! Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it. Do you really think Paimon has what it takes? Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
雷雨轰隆，剑寒心酸，暴打狂风之河。
What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
本来就在晚上。
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Although, I do have a question I'd like to ask. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
冷水精灵。
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so, I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
不知道迪奥娜的爸爸是怎么讲接吻那一段的。
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Oh, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real, and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in the story?
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again, if she ever had another chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the spring fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
你又来赚酒钱了。
I'll sign up.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all?
It's as free as the winds that blow, and there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry. Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels, or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
猫过敏。今天没彩蛋吗？这样子是吗？
Oh, how exciting!
下次还要点，也不对，我点错了。剩2天，就大概下个。好了，该打深渊了。 蒸发反应。它也不就是要我用纳维莱特去打的感觉。没办法，那就无脑一点吧。OK， 这样我播音乐是听不到的。看一下片。
Fire it up! I got you covered!
I'm going in! A round of applause!
Suffocate! Picked the wrong test subject.
And voila!
Here's backup!
Teamwork is dream!
Let's get down to business. Settle down.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds.
Hold the line!
To the ferry. Another test subject. The tides beckon. The wrong test subject.
Let's light it up!
Don't get too close.
Here comes the finale.
I got you covered.
Everybody stand! Step right up.
Another test subject. Breathe. The wrong test subject.
I'm going in!
Fire it up! Supporting fire! Test subject.
And voila!
The wrong test subject. Bow your head.
Illusion shattered.
Rest and reboot!
Silence! Another... Picked fry! The wrong test.
The wind knows me. There is no escape.
Hold the line!
Settle down!
got you covered. Check this out.
Now disappear!
Winter.
Shall we venture?
Silence!
Wind Strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Shine down!
Rest and read it!
Not so soon! Be sanctified.
等一下，我的白猪现在没有武器。还蛮难定的。锁水状态的，好像没有。
Supporting fire!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness.
Mind the deluge.
No, my sword.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Stand with me.
Be still. Settle down.
Clouds high. The bird.
Hold the line!
Fire it up.
Time to rain outlines your fate.
Kamisato Art. Suiyu Cascade.
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Dissipate. No, my sword.
Be still. Mind the deluge.
Fire it up.
Stand with me.
Cascade. Your journey ends here.
Don't get too
Lord
close.
of Sand.
Supporting fire.
Your sacrifice is ready.
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Be still. Now test it. Kamisato art. Suiyu.
Pound into
Fire
the
it up.
ground!
Out of my way! Dissipate!
Here's backup. Cascade.
The golden slumber. Bow your head.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
There is no escape!
Hold the line!
冰跟水。
Settle down.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The bird...
Shine down!
Let the mighty be humbled.
New punching. New punching.
Silence.
Need.
Illusion shattered!
Allow me! Access denied.
You can't run! Punishment! Barbados, guide us! By ordinance divine!
No touching! This is long overdue! We're way behind, born of ice and frost.
My will embody...
I swear by my sword!
Lights out! Judgment! Cryo incarnate!
No touching!
Obey!
Bow your head.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn...
Rest and revamp!
One with nature.
Be sanctified.
Born of ice and frost, take your true form! Wind, hear me! You can't run! Punishment! By ordinance divine! No touching! Transfiguration! Judgment! Lights out. Born of ice and frost. Cryo incarnate! Yeah! Shiver! You can't run! Take your true form!
Silence!
As one with wind and cloud!
There is no escape!
Hold the line!
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Illusion shattered!
Allow me!
Settle down.
The wind knows me.
There is no escape!
Silence!
We're way behind schedule. Access denied. Transfiguration! By ordinance divine! All hail! Punishment! Barbados, guide us. Born of ice and frost. Cryo incarnate! Shiver! Judgment! I swear by my sword! Access denied. This is long overdue. Next on the agenda... I can fix this! Didn't see that coming. Rex Lapis. I am sorry.
Settle down.
One with nature. Clouds high. The bird...
Shine down!
Hold the line!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Wind strider.
There is no escape!
Bow your head.
The wind knows me. Falling leaves. Adorn my night!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! No touching! My will embodied by ordinance in your dreams! Wind, hear me! Yeah! Punishment! For Rex Lapis! Access denied!
I can fix this! We're with...
Cryo incarnate! I swear by my sword! You can't run! Shiver!
No touching! Next on the agenda...
Go as well! Take your true form! Punishment! Barbados, guide us! You will regret this! Do your master's bidding!
Born of ice and frost. Blaze over. Didn't see that coming. No touching.
Transfiguration!
Lights out.
What a nuisance! Yeah! I swear by my sword!
Born of ice and frost. Access denied. This is long overdue.
My will embodied! Cryo incarnate! Buckle up!
Don't get too close! I got you covered!
I'm going in!
And voila! A round of applause! Oh!
Let's get it on! Hi! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Supporting fire!
Look alive!
Stop it! Fire it up!
You asked for it! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let's get it on! Here comes the finale!
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
As one with wind and cloud.
Allow me!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds.
Rest and reap!
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Torrent, bring refuge!
Settle. Be sanctified. Silence!
Look alive!
Check this out. I got you covered.
Everybody stand back!
Now disappear.
Let's get it off! Ha! Teamwork is strict!
Supporting fire. And voila! A round of applause.
Buckle up!
Fire it up.
Let's light it up! I'm going...
Step right up.
Bow your head.
Wind strike.
Hold the line!
Let the mighty be humbled.
As one with wind and cloud.
Fräulein.
Let's get it on!
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Now disappear. Supporting fire.
Everybody stand back!
And voila! Here comes the finale.
We've got ourselves a tough cook.
Fire it up! I got you covered.
I'm going in!
Silence!
Wind strike.
By royal allow me...
Buckle up!
Check this out. Here's back.
Teamwork is dream!
And voila! Supporting fire!
Ha! Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
Step right up! Let's get this show on the road! Fire it up! Here's backup!
Teamwork is
Now disappear!
Settle down.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Uphill battle! Rest and rebuild!
Be sanctified.
Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
My royal allow me! Billowing surge!
Bow your head. There's a tear in my robe. The tides beckon.
Look alive!
Check this out!
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Supporting fire!
Let's get it!
And voila!
Purging transgressions!
Ignorant foe.
Winter!
Don't get too close!
Did I scare you?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Look alive!
A round of applause! Step right up!
Let my magic be.
Clever trick! Check this out! I got you covered!
Adventure time! Everybody stand!
A gift for
Let's get it on!
A gift for you. A grand surprise. I've warned you.
Now disappear!
Considerate of me.
Here comes the finale!
Buckle up!
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Ha! Teamwork is dream!
A gift for you. I can still.
Quick! Drop the curtains.
还有耳过。啊，大哥靠你了。
Clouds high. The birds.
On! Rest and rebuild!
Be sanctified.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Allow me.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle
差一点，差一点，差一点！大莱特加油！
One with wind and cloud.
By royal rest and
Be sanctified.
哎，过了。哦。耶！哟呼！只抽，不，
silence.
Wind strategy. Get in gear.
allow me.
Huh. Let the mighty be humble. Justice is blindsided. Settle down.
Rest and reap. Hold the line.
The tides beckon. Huh. Silence!
Time to go.
Allow me. This realm is... If you ever had...
今天是干预。
Why do I feel so tired now? Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm getting sleepy.
Ready for trial.
Evil shall be dispersed. Boring!
Next time, be sure to make a proper appointment. Boom boom! Shaken and stirred!
Sounds good to me. Into the wind!
On the rock! shaken and stirred.
Time for your arraignment!
Can't handle your drink? Huh? Oh!
I object.
Lament!
Can't keep my eyes open.
This is long overdue.
Useless!
Must press on.
Incoming.
Is this retribution?
Into the wind. Into the wind.
Incoming.
This is the end.
Next time, be sure to make a proper appointment. Incinerate!
All right, let's head off. Into the wind.
Incoming! Oof!
You called?
Speed of light.
All right, let's head off.
Born of ice and frost.
What?
Into the wind.
Think you can bully me?
Evil shall be dispersed. Disappear!
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
It's
Oh.
Sounds good to me. The wind knows me.
I will not go quietly.
Impossible!
as one with wind and cloud.
My contract goes unfulfilled.
Shaken and stirred!
The wind knows me.
On the rocks!
The wind knows me.
Can't keep my eyes open.
I should probably get back to work.
All right, let's head off. One with nature.
Incinerate!
All right, let's head off. into the wind. Evil shall be dispersed. Useless! Useless!
啊，烂塞王啊！
Lament!
脸黑无所不在。
Boring! Useless!
我全部都是烂骰，我要吐了。
Wind Strider! Pair!
Thrust and reave it!
Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down. Bow your head.
Frost is coming!
Hold the line!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
再一个 boss。
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt. Silence!
Wind Strider!
Prepare!
Be sanctified.
Frost is coming!
Bow your head.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Some progress.
Risk is growing, but it poses no threat to me.
You've got a trick or two.
The tides beckon.
Get in gear!
Bow your head.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Bow your head.
不是，你怎么死的？
Silence!
Wind Strider!
Get it! Frost is coming!
Hold the line!
Bow your head. Silence!
Pair!
Allow me!
Let the mighty be humbled! Bow your head.
Get in gear!
Hold the line!
Silence! Settle down!
Clouds high. The birds pair!
Rest and reboot!
The tides beckon. Silence!
Hold the line!
Bow your head.
Fallen leaves. Adorn! Frost is coming!
Be sanctified. There's a tear in my...
Wind straddle. Pair!
Allow me!
Settle down.
Frost is coming!
Hold the line!
The tides beckon. Silence! Settle down! Silence!
Get in gear!
Be sanctified.
Pair!
Allow me!
这是不是跟风山的咸鱼有点像？可能咸鱼都长得差不多，但它有流泪。对美露心而言，这种椅子并不舒服。太长了。根据派蒙所述，在梅洛彼得堡的旅途纪念文后，阿元稍稍品尝过丰达这个样品，开开心心地复制了这款丰达专卖机。似乎从来不需要填装原料。啊，对，如果去我我前几年有直播吧，就我那时候好像就不小心沉迷于沉迷于做我的我的壶的装饰，发现它有特殊对话。 各地的那个各地的植物都有一些奇闻异事。好比我记得有一些是，哦对，有一些，哦对，这个跟这个两种植物都是莱伊拉取名的，因为它上面有写睡眠不足的少女。然后像稻妻一类的都有万叶林，然后有一些是有万叶取名，我都忘了。然后他路过取了一个名字，忘记自由还是借由类似，但他会藏一些东西在里面。我那时候之前有做过，有去查过每一个东西的介绍。不过说实在的，刚看到一些生物类的，实在是有够多的。在这一次枫丹的家具几乎都不能用买的，那都是要用找的。那自从那个2关之后，宝箱都开始会出现奇馈宝箱，虽然说是蛮赚的啦，但是少找一个就会少一个家具。然后像地形专属的家具，我是直接选择放弃的。我会看名片好不好看才决定要不要买。剩下比较主要的目的都是为了收集。但我现在还没有抽到西服。这次的2个限定的武器我倒是都抽。下一次希望莱欧斯利能顺利的。然后我换了这个。我还意外抽到了菲谢尔的弓，我自己都吓了一跳。你怎么突然出现了？我当时在玩崩山的时候还想说，看我崩山都抽到他的专武了，为什么我没有办法在原神里面抽到他的专武呢？结果这次居然中了，跟护魔一样，我自己很惊讶，为什么我会中护魔？我这次换的是什么？哦对，换2把，是那个现在新的技型选的武器，狼牙嘛，再来是寥寥棒，还有这把长枪，跟这个，还有这把弓。突然讲到侵权之前，再看一下。口口相传的故事，所以他最后真的 我以为侵权之心的故事是在讲这个侵权症里面。这个故事我原本以为是。对啊，在他年轻时了解。后来在那个烟朵拉的活动中有证明这里面确实有沉水精灵，然后是希望他不要再等。然后这一次活动不知道是不是会回收那个钱，不知道，还是说他要来一个比较麻烦。其实我们救了这家伙。其实也不对啦，我们在乡邻任务里面找到的这位先生被冷冻了100年。他说以前没有侵权精灵这件事。这应该就是他了吧，我猜了。说不定我们能看到一个温暖的结局吗？我也不知道。
My apologies. This heavy
那我们就
must
等，
be quite an inconvenience for you.
我们就等下次章节开的时候，我们再继续。等一下，我再过6分钟就要隔天了，我是应该要撑一下，然后看一下每日任务。我觉得撑一下好了。我操，跟温迪都很可爱。又是一个支撑时间的歌。为什么你要露出一副肃然的表情呢？它快要结束了吧？按照时间来说，对啊，明天就会结束。确认一下有没有什么被漏掉。哦，对，然后4出的时候，我们就有新的传说任务可以接，我又有事可以做啦。哎，后面变到养老时期，真的是。讲到下雨，一般港口、国家大重要地区其实都不会下雨。应该说每一个城镇的部分吧，只要是像什么，我不知道歌剧院会不会，反正枫丹亭算是这里已经算是少数会下雨的地方，因为纳维莱特的关系。我讲到纳维莱特，他的装扮其实有讲他其实觉得他的衣服并不方便这件事情。我在前阵子过了好感6的时候有拿到，然后之后会等好感7差不多就算一个段落了，因为7是那个什么 那个家园对话也解锁，所以一般练到7等算是一个阶段的结束。所以如果我队友没位置，然后这个角色又特别难用，然后我要其他角色想要先练的话，我就会把它放在家里。可是因为现在出现一个就是也不能说奇怪了，就是也不能说奇特，就是我其他角色几乎都练完了，好干。我现在除了菲米尼跟纳维莱特，我没有其他好感要练了，所以我现在最主要就是把他们练完。但一旦他们练完之后，然后如果来一个复刻版本，那我可能又会变成智障，我可能又会失智。不知道能干嘛那样。
I have to say, my daily life is not without its inconveniences. For instance, I often find myself stepping on my robes as I sit down, or squashing my coiffure against the chair. And if I lean my head too far back, sometimes my hair even gets caught in the ornamentation. Nevertheless, I must wear these garments to maintain the dignity of a Chief Justice, and endure whatever inconveniences this entails. Incidentally, the world at large appears to operate on this general principle too. Everyone is faced with an identity that they must accept, endure, understand, and eventually learn to coexist with. This has been my experience all along. It's over.
美乐心不愿座椅，也要站着，还是因为他这样才能高过一个？你记得他椅子也蛮普通的，他这样会被勾到吗？我有点好奇。好像不会耶，不会了。有哪一张椅子会勾到他的头发？我有点好奇。目前看起来都。但真的是蛮容易踩到衣服的，这真的是差一点点。我记得还有人比对过头发还是尾巴摆放的方向，那回来是好像反。大家都拿放大镜在。
Time to go.
他说：“其实我有看过一个，真的还可以用的打字，不过还蛮可惜的是，因为它是展品，所以我只能看着。出来刚好提示过了一天，不要跟我说今天的每日一点特别的东西都没有。腰痛的痕迹。”沙尔梅，哦，我记得是那个要搬资料的那一位。这么说起来，好像除了伊格文之外，好像没有特别的医疗地区。这个箱子怎么这么重？没事吧？你腰好像受伤了，我可以叫人过来。之前有伤到腰，留痕式办公。有个只消耗增长物，你就好好休息吧。没办法帮他找，远到冲去找希尔文好像有点太远，算了，直接过去。 然后他是说左边的，他会发现右边还会，因为他居然是一包袋子。忘了要拿哪个，很真像您的作风，谢谢，都是我要整理。我觉得你们先讨论，你们院内还剩下几个人。OK， 那我们就今天到这里，差不多，对，差不多就这样结束了。那今天就到这了，拜拜。